Hi Aries, we're going to do your love reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general. Please check out your other signs if it doesn't resonate, or even if it does, your other placements. So let's see here, especially if you're in a twin flame or you feel stuck. Those are really go into a lot of detail on those two things. So anyway, we have the Queen of Wands, the Pages. Oh, this Magician came out second. Came out third. The Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Magician. So let's talk about this Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands, she embodies a very attractive, confident, fiery, just vibe, an energy of that. She is very able to take decisive action. She's just desirable. There's a lot of passion here, and she's confident. Okay, this one is in reverse, so that's making me think, and it's also turning away from the reading. Okay, so there may be something off with confidence right now. I think this is you. It could be somebody that you're dealing with, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it looks like this Queen of Wands is a little bit out of whack, maybe feeling a little bit shaken, or not as confident in action taking as usual. And we have some indication as to why. Next we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is somebody that is typically very investigative, curious, on a quest to find out information. Could be a messenger. Usually pages are messengers. This sword is up, and it looks very it looks like this page is on the attack. So somebody probably not real mature, maybe shady, something like that. Looks like there's somebody on the attack. Now the Page of Swords is also sometimes somebody that's looking into things, spying. But the strong vibe on this card is that there's somebody that's being aggressive, and probably not in a good way. Okay, with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Magician. So these three cards together, the Magician is somebody that takes action. So we have the Page that takes that, it looks like it's taking action. We have the Magician that's taking action, and we have this Queen who is not feeling her normal, fiery, confident self. So that's kind of making me feel like something is going on behind her that is kind of, maybe throwing her off or messing with her confidence. Okay, there's something not right here. Okay, then we also have the Nine of Swords, which is, feeling wounded. Lots of anxiety, not sleeping. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, which can indicate Three of Wands is usually working together, a positive future, camaraderie, cooperation. But look, it's backwards, so that would tell us that something is not working towards your benefit. Okay, and then we have, of course, the Nine of Swords, and then the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is all about conflict. Often it's people, it's ruthlessness. It could be bickering, gossip. So something like that's going on, and it's pretty heavy. So, this is one of those videos videos I don't probably want to post, or readings I would like to start over, but it's coming so strong, I think we need to address it. Okay, so this is the Gregory Scott deck. We're going to do a tarot spread, but just in the pre-shuffle, these flew out. The Moon card, that's about shadows, secrets, darkness, things you cannot see. So something not, great going on here. The Five of Swords, again, look at that. Somebody's being painted maybe in a negative light, or being punished and shamed. This person right here doesn't seem to have any empathy. So, you could see it two ways. Maybe this person did something really bad. But this is not a happy card, right? So we've got that with the Moon. So secrets. I think somebody's up to no good is what I'm getting. Also, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This came out a lot in your pre-shuffle. But I haven't figured it out yet. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is typically very, stable and resourceful. But with the negative cards surrounding it, it looks like it's got a connotation about maybe money, like somebody money hungry, or somebody after their own best interest. And then the Four of Pentacles, which is, in this card, it looks like somebody who's like trying to get money, right? Or take somebody's stability. The Four of Pentacles is typically, either fear of lack, fear of not having enough, or, it looks striving, trying to get it, and it looks like it's not in a very good way. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys? I love you. Hope you guys are well. I think I'm going to do a manifestation video for you guys next. If you want to join in on the last one, it's on the Leo video. You can go to the comments and write your manifestation down in the comments, and then we are all helping each other put energy into those manifestations. So I will literally circle back and respond to your comment and help you, join in with you on manifesting that, okay? So just keep it real simple, because you don't want it's got to be positive and simple, okay? Wow, the Lovers. So it looks like we are talking about love here. Interesting. Gemini energy. So the Lovers is often about making a decision. The Star. Aquarius energy. Healing. I'm also seeing Pisces. Healing, hope, dreaming, wishes coming true. This is a beautiful card. So that's overall energy. So the person you're thinking of, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. That's beautiful too. Beautiful. Aces are about beginnings. Wands are fiery, passion. So, ooh. Page of Swords. Again, it looks like it's up to something, right? Something is going on behind the scenes. And you know what's funny is that's in the how they view you position, so, but I don't feel like that's accurate. But the cards they never lie. It's just figuring out the interpretation. Oh. Amber alert. Sorry, guys. Okay. Two of Pentacles. That's juggling, balance. Oh my goodness. Four of Wands. You guys might be on a twin flame. I'll link the twin flame extendeds below. They're really they're much more detailed than these general, because they don't get as many views, so it's a lot smaller energy. So Four of Wands, 11-11, that's union, foundation. That's what your person wants, it looks like. Wow. So there's some deception here, but it looks like it's not coming from your person. Another card, Page of Pentacles. Looks like sneaking to me. So Page of Pentacles. Typically, the Page of Pentacles is, not negative. Okay. Tarot's advice, temperance. Temper your emotions. Temper your reactions. Temperance is patience, balance, not reacting. And it's not that not being a pushover either, But this temperance card reminds me of that song, I'm Every Woman. There's something very... I feel like this might be, Tarot's advice, if you choose to take it, is remember your value. Remember your value. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to fight for it. You can just breathe it, be it. Oh, outcome, Six of Wands. So good things are coming, but I do think there's a warning here about some sort of toxic or karmic partner. But the Six of Wands, success, recognition. So everything on your partner's side looks like, or the person you're thinking about, looks like they want to come forward. I'm going to, let me see. Page of Cups. It looks like you're going to get some communication, but I think you are going to have to be aware of and really strong. I don't want you to put a lot of energy into it, but just know that something may be happening, you know, against the scene, behind the scenes. Somebody may be stirring some things up. Let me see if we can get more. 5 of Cups. So overall energy is, you know, wow, 10 of Cups. I think there's jealousy here. I think somebody is jealous and maybe trying to bring you down. Yeah, look at that. Somebody's focusing on what they don't have or what they want. Ace of Pentacles. So you got Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, which means a beautiful new start. So it looks like you have something. It looks like you're going to prevail. Oh, wow, yeah, karma. You're going to prevail. Even though there's somebody in the background. And let's talk about this energy of being the queen. Okay, well, this also with these cards, this actually, okay, I do feel like for some of you there is where you're a bit shaken and not feeling your full value or remembering your full value. This is saying, you know, don't forget who you are, okay? But this Queen of Wands with the Magician, with these two cards, you know what it's looking, and then the Karma, it's looking like that Queen of Wands is somebody who's up to no good, taking negative action. So if that's you, you know, maybe this will help you see what you may be doing and not even realize, but it looks like something intentional is going on here. And then again, the 3, it's a lack of cooperation, and it's intended to harm. You know, this is going on a lot lately. It's not just you guys. There's a lot of look where I split. Oh wow! Look where I just split the deck. Judgment. Somebody is trying to. I think somebody's just trying to stir up trouble. But I think the main message here, Aries, is to not succumb to that low energy and to stay in your temperance. You know, Empress energy. You know your value. You know what you're worth. Leave the situation. Get away. Look, see how he's like, okay, all these things are attacking me. And yes, it's done some damage with the swords, but he's just focusing on getting away from it. So I think your message probably is to just stay clear of it and not. It's so hard, you know, because, you know, I feel like I've been under attack lately by someone that it's like, as much as I try to avoid it, it just keeps putting a weird coming after me. I mean, I'm sorry to even share this, but, and it's just so obvious that it's all coming from one person, you know. But it's like sometimes people, like when they're narcissists that are unhappy, they have to create drama. They have to create drama, and they create it so they can tear someone down. And it's just doesn't, it's so foreign to me. It doesn't make sense, but it's happening a lot with a lot of people lately. There it is again. Look at that. And there's some jealousy here. Somebody's jealous. Somebody's trying to tear you down behind the scenes. So this is a strong warning not to trust someone and not to, you know, not to sink into it and let it affect you. Okay. 5 of Swords again. Look at that. Somebody bad. There's somebody bad. But you're not. You stay strong and don't stoop to their level. So one thing that I've learned that I used to do, and I'm not saying you are, but one thing I learned that I used to do is whenever I was under attack or you know, somebody was trying to paint me in a negative light, I would start really putting a lot of energy into figuring out what to say, how to say it, you know. I think that's really natural, especially when your intentions are good. But what happens is it becomes calculated, and then the natural responses, which are, well, I didn't say that. Well, I don't know about that. You know, the natural responses get cloudy. So I've learned strongly just to, and my son, my brilliant son actually helps me with this, you know, because he's protective and, you know, doesn't like it, whatever. Sorry. What he told me is, you know, Mom, you know, when you start defending yourself and, you know, when you're being attacked, it kind of puts more energy on the nitty gritty and details of what happened when that really doesn't matter. What matters is that you are this and nothing shakes it. Okay. You know your value. And it's hard to stay on a high vibe and burst energy when you get sucked into the tit for tat and the details that really don't matter. My son was just saying this to me yesterday. Just, who cares what they think? Who cares what they say? Just stick to the basics, you know? I hope that made sense. Yes, exactly. Watch your words. So, like, I've learned not to exaggerate, like not to say you're always trying to stir up trouble. Like, don't say always and never, okay? So be careful with what you say. Let me get the card for that. These cards, these tarot, oracle cards have been amazing in giving, pulling it all together and giving advice. Let's read it. This is a pretty, amazing reading. It's a beautiful reading. Things are going to be good. You're going to have success and recognition, and you're going to be recognized for, the beautiful, amazing person that you are. And I do feel that strongly. You had 10 of Pentacles somewhere, I don't remember where. You've got Lovers, you've got 4 of Wands, pretty much every twin flame reading, every twin flame card, But the bad thing is there's a lot of karma and some behind the scenes shitty energy trying to get to you. But look, this is pulling Temperance energy again. Your message is to not sink into it, because you are the Empress and you know your value, and you don't have to respond, or you don't have to try and bring that person down or prove them. That's what it is. That's what I do. I try to prove them wrong. And by trying to prove them wrong, my intention is standing up for myself. But trying to prove them wrong typically doesn't doesn't do anything but make it bigger. It makes them attack harder. It makes them come at me harder. And it's foreign to me, being shitty to someone. Oh my God. Let's get back on track. See, I get all worked up. Don't be like me. Okay, what are you saying to yourself? What messages are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? The parrot mimics the sounds around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it is time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with love and light can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Sometimes it's harder to attack somebody that's just nonstop being nice, right? Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy in your life and in the world around you. Then repeat them, affirming what is real and true and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember the beauty around us. So here's a protection message. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? That's another strong point. Parrot spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. So don't try and, calculate and take that person down. Just stay high vibe. Rise above it. Like, it's so hard not to get sucked into that and defending yourself. But the Empress doesn't have to defend herself. She just knows that she's right, and she knows that the truth will be revealed. Okay? And it looks like that's what's happening because you have success in the end. Okay, the correct speech is called for right now. Wow, that's what this whole reading said. The correct speech is called for right now, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that you have been parroted by people so often that you simply accept them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. Write affirming words of your values. Speak them out loud, expressing gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in your world and around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. So also when you're dealing with somebody that's attacking or evil, remember that they're a result of their experiences too. And nothing is by accident. So, or nothing is without purpose, let's say. So even though there's something negative going on, the most important thing about it is how you respond to it. Respond rather than react. Temperance, 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 Empress energy, okay? Let the karma play out. It's going to be revealed on its own, and you don't have to do it. You don't have to make it. You're the Empress, okay? Okay, you guys, let me know in the comments, and I love you, and I will... Oh, and I'll put the videos, the extendeds down below that will go well for this, and you can check those out. And I will see you soon. Bye, Aries.